Hi, my name is Christina Steele. I'm here with MF Magazine, and we're sitting down with the purveyors of Aristocrunk, Lord T and Eloise.
Fantastic. We feel wonderful. Very, very relaxed.
So, can you guys first describe the word Aristocrunk?
Aristocrunk is it's a musical genre of sorts. It's also a lifestyle representing hedonism and debauchery.
What is your mission as Lord T and Eloise?
Well, our mission obviously is to save rap music, and that's what we're here doing. We've been honing our skills in Memphis, Tennessee, birthplace of crunk, and now we're about to ascend to the very tops of the rap game in hopes of saving it.
Our mission is simply to spread our flavor and take on this void in rap music that needs to be exploited throughout the land.
Yes, I do say that I like all kinds of women. For instance, this beautiful young lady here, she has a nice brunette thing going on, but she has subtle blonde hints with a nice dark skin. She has light blonde hair and rosy cheeks. I love all of these things. I love all people.
He sums it up very well. I love women of all nationalities. I love women that play chess and drink martinis in the morning.
Would you two ever consider doing a track with another famous white rapper like Joaquin Phoenix?
To be honest with you, I love Joaquin. He's a fantastic badminton player, but I'm not quite sure he has honed his skills enough to share a track with us. Although we do love him, and he knows this. He's out there hustling, learning, and when he's ready, possibly.
Well, my mission is to make you more wealthy than you were when you walked in the door.
Great recession tour, and we feel a sense of noblesse oblige, having profited from the recession, to give back to the general populace.
So do you guys think this recession we're in might replace the more over-the-top crunk bling bling rapper with a more frugal coupon cutting type rapper?
I would say that this recession is replacing the more bling bling rapper with someone like myself who sold all his stock in October of '07 and is now buying back into the market.
Bling bling, I've never understood it. I would like to learn that language. I've just been a young boy and now I'm a young man. And the only thing I can spread of this wonderful gospel, this gospel of crunk, hedonism, debauchery, love, sex, food, wine, and martini.
Can you guys explain a little bit about your upbringing? Because you rap like you're from the hood, but you don't really look like you're from the hood.
It's just a small, I would say, result of our mentors who happen to be the godfathers of crunk music from Memphis, Tennessee. We had to search very, very hard and diligently to find the actual birthplace of crunk music where the street was the real street. And maybe some of our sounds or a notation of that, but I'm very proud that they might be connotated with that because these are the real rhymes, the people with the real stories, no fakeness, and it just happens to be Southern crunk.
Nice.
We all know that American poetry is rap, and we are certainly poets, if nothing else.
Song $1 Million Boots. Can you elaborate? Tell us where that originated from, the story behind $1 Million Boots?
When I was in Milan, Lord T was in Venice having his hair done. I took a little trip with a young lady of mine. I can't remember her name. She was a young model. Anyway, we were strolling through the fashion district and she saw a pair of boots made by a famous Italian bootmaker, Il Dago Romane. And she wanted them so badly that I bought them for her. She began to understand what all of this meant. And she said, I want you to tell this story.
I noticed you have lovely gold skin and you have lovely white hair. Can you explain to me where that came from?
Well, we are from a very, very wealthy family. So wealthy I can't even let public our birthplace for fear of paparazzi reaction. But I can tell you this, our family has been exporting high technology since the wheel, and we have ridiculous amounts of money. We are the 13th generation of this family, and for some reason, I don't know if it was wealth meets wealth, but we were born mutations, so to speak. Evolutions, possibly.
Okay.
I was born with gold skin. I'm the only man in human history with inherent worth. Lord T is born with white hair, a symbol of crunk. It's both a blessing and a curse being made of gold. People, they chase me in the street. They bother my barbers for my hair cuttings. They haunt the trash cans of my mani-pedi place, and it's not as easy as it seems. I've been burdened with many of the responsibilities that exist with being a media icon.
This blue ring was actually given to me by my mother. Exactly the time I was born.
Okay.
And so I have donned it for many years.
Can I ask where your inspiration came from on your fashion?
Well, mine is... Oh, I'm sorry, dude.
Oh, you're fine.
Versace just happened to grace me, presence, and
It was the first time he ever put a label on anything, and the last time Lord T ever wore anything with a label.
More than one label. Not wear the piece.
Okay.
But Versace said, look, it can be summer, it can be winter, it can be fall, it can be spring. And so I thought to myself, it's red and it's beautiful. I feel like a devil. My brother here, though, is a little bit more custom than I am.
I've been trying to dress down because primarily I wear tuxedos. Some of my hip-hop mentors have said, here's a jacket for you, wear this jacket. So I'm trying to represent. But this is something that's very dear to me in my personal fashion here. This is a gown that Marie Antoinette left my great-great-great-grandfather, and right before her death. And my mother wore it, and she, like the blue ring, passed it on to me, and I've had a tailor in Italy convert it into what you see today. It's actually 48 karat, which is an unknown carat ratio, only known since the birth of yours truly.
So what are you guys working on right now as far as music?
We are working on our first song for the new record. We have our new record pinned upon a very expensive sheet of paper in our own blood, the tracks for the titles. The first one is going to be very forward-thinking and is going to try to crack China. We're going for China.
So what are you listening to in your Learjet right now?
We've been listening to everything. Actually, we've been back to the oldies. Sir Mix-a-Lot, KRS-One, the Beastie Boys, Ludwig van Beethoven, Tchaikovsky, Peaches and Herb, Rachmaninoff, and Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift.
Tuesday in Portland, and I'm sitting here with three of the most beautiful women I've seen in 2009. What the hell are you doing?
Diplomatic relations. I'm gonna take it to a place where the oil